Hi, it's Alex here. I'm in an FPV drone academy with the rest of our convoy, where we've been learning to be pilots from the guys that train the military. And I've done an interview with Artur Rehi. And on that, you're going to learn a bit about his life, his fundraising for Artur's army and with the Sniffing Brigade, but also about love, mental health, and the places that he enjoys and might want to live in the future. So I hope you enjoy it and check it out, and you can see if he's a better pilot than me or not. Artur, how are you?
Hi. Hi.
And we are in a drone school somewhere in Ukraine. It's the first time we've been on a trip like this in a convoy. Mm-hmm. And is it the first time for you flying
It's the first time. It's making me very dizzy, and I'm supposed to talk to you also, right? It's so impossible. I don't know how they do it.
It is. Because it's interesting, right? Because you're flying, he's flying a simulator at the moment that the drone pilots start when they start their journey on. And this mode replicates flying an FPV drone. Yeah, one of these, yeah?
Yes.
And, you know, you've done a lot of campaigns to buy these with Artur's army.
Yeah.
And then you've seen the videos of these hitting the Russian tanks and vehicles.
But I've never flown one of myself. Now I do, and if they have shot 200 of these out, we have given to them. I mean, it's wow. They have amazing pilots. Supposedly their hit ratio was like 50% or something like that, which is really good. And I cannot even hit that building 5 times in 10.
Yeah, I've tried it as well, and I end up doing what you're doing, which is just sort of flying sideways into the ground. You know, and I think that's one of the things you learn really quickly coming to a place like this is how hard it is to pilot an FPV drone compared to when you watch it on the videos, right?
Yeah,
and it's just like super easy.
It seems super easy how they do it, but it's Chinese.
You're looking like a natural.
It's an accident. You just saw like a crazy trick that just happened, but I don't know what I'm doing. What is this big one next to me though?
This guy?
Yeah.
He's a big boy, isn't he? This
one. I really like him.
I think what I've learned from watching you on the simulator is that you're definitely not allowed to have a go with this thing.
I would love to.
But we're here as part of the convoy, and everyone's had a chance to try the simulators, and then there's some professional military instructors with us.
And if anybody's any good, they will be mobilized immediately.
That's what we're aiming for. We're trying to get 5 good pilots out of the convoy that can go and start flying drones on the front line. No. But no, they're able to go outside as well here, and you can like do a guided flight with the instructors, where you'll put on the glasses and fly around.
And these are, I always see them in the video, then they fly, I can see these. I always figured why they're for, like for stabbing a person, but actually they're the fuse antennas, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. They're drone bayonets, you know, like
melee charge.
Exactly.
Fixed bayonets.
Exactly, it's the modern flying bayonet.
That's what it is, yeah. One of these costs like 1,000 euros. They're quite cheap.
Less, isn't it?
Less, yes.
Yeah. Depends what you put on it, but some of them are like 400.
Yeah.
If
assembled here, yeah.
Yeah. But now, you know, the camera, it's like normal camera, but you get like night vision camera now, thermal cameras.
I saw one of the first thermal FPV drones.
Yeah.
Wow. And Russians also have them really bad.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, and that is the problem. Is both sides have the same thing, so it becomes a bit of a who can have the most.
Yeah.
And importantly, how well can people get trained in academies like this?
And this runs purely on volunteer work, right?
Yeah, this drone school's trained 3,000 pilots, and all of it for free. So it's funded entirely by donations. And
I would imagine Ukraine is full of these drone schools now. So it's one of the most necessary positions in all of the military, the drone driver, drone operator.
Definitely, it is. And
if you're a computer gamer, come and join. Honestly.
So, what do you think? Are you going to be a drone pilot?
I really enjoy it.
I think you're a natural.
I really like it.
So, how does it feel to be back in Ukraine then, Artur?
I chose strategically the most beautiful moment. It's June, it's sunny, it's nice, I love it. It's so nice.
And you brought 4 trucks? as well?
I
Is
think
that right?
4 to 5.
Yeah.
4 trucks, I think, yes,
Yeah.
yes. And drones that are still being assembled.
Yeah.
Recon drones, not made in China, but made in Estonia, Kratworks drones. They will be here possibly next convoy, hopefully.
I think so, yeah, hopefully.
And of course, you will all see it, the viewer.
And that's another thing that's going on, isn't it? Is that there's a lot of these things being made in Ukraine by all sorts of organisations.
Yeah.
But also we're starting to see a lot more made in European countries and in Tallinn as well, and
They're
Estonia.
more expensive though. That's the mass produciveness, scalable and cheap prices are very important about these. But if you would make this in Estonia, the prices don't make up. It doesn't add up, I think.
But you've met Kratworks, haven't you?
Yes.
Been there?
Yes.
Like, what do you think of them? Impressive?
Yes, very impressive. They just need to get their prices down to be competitors to the DJI, but we need competition to the Chinese drones.
Yeah.
Because most of the parts inside, I would guess they are from China.
Yeah, it's a lot of Chinese bits.
But Kratworks tries to work with like European parts more.
It's difficult to start though as well for them because DJI have massive business now.
Oh
isn't it?
yeah.
They can buy so many, so that's part of the challenge.
Yeah, definitely.
And what are you looking forward to the rest of your weekend?
I'm feeling bad that we're leaving tomorrow because I always feel we should stay longer.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, so it has to be a long night at the bar today.
It's okay. We've got trains every day, and at the moment I've taken your passport, so you can't leave.
Help me, guys! I'm a prisoner. I cannot. Like they are forcing me to play 9 hours of this a day.
They are, like, and you have to basically stay until you start your next campaign.
Yes.
It's because people love your campaigns in the Artur's Army, don't they?
But people have been very generous, and some interest in this war has been waning because of the war fatigue.
Really?
But donations have gone bigger. So for some reason, more fanatical supporters of Ukraine have come to the cause. And we have gotten more donations, but less viewers, which is really strange.
Interesting. And where your donations, do they come from all around the world, or do you get a lot from certain areas, or where?
Almost none from Estonia, but mostly from United States and Europe. But we have gotten donations from China and Vietnam also.
Wow.
Yes.
Have you really? Well,
Actually,
in the last campaign?
One donation in China, yeah.
Did you? Wow.
Yeah. That was
amazing.
crazy.
So your views, though, are going down. What is that on your YouTube stuff, do you think, or?
Yes, that is. I don't know why that is, but I cannot put a lot of energy into it. I just do it, and because the cause is Ukraine, not the views. So if the views are very down, but they still donate, I can still help Ukraine. So it doesn't really matter if they're down. It's not the goal.
I think it is tough though to keep everyone motivated. It's hard work.
I mean, sometimes even keeping myself, sometimes getting tired or mentally having some depressive episodes. I mean, then it's very difficult to keep myself smiling at the camera while talking about death. But I have to do this because otherwise, we need this. We need this victory.
But I think it's a big part of, having the resilience to keep going is hard, be it helping support it or fighting in the war or even living in Ukraine in air raids all the time. It wears you down.
It does. Air raids, I'm in Estonia, I'm covering this. This wears me down. I don't know how about here when you get the air raids also and you cannot sleep. I cannot even imagine. So I know what I'm feeling. You people who are living in Kiev, for example, or in Ukraine, they feel it 10 times more. So yeah.
And what do you do to sort of, look after yourself then? Do you, I mean, it looks like you maybe work out and exercise.
I exercise a lot. I cannot exercise anymore because I do as much as is healthy.
I mean, you've got a similar build to me, but you've obviously put a little bit more effort in.
I smoke cigars. I drink beer. I take antidepressants now.
Really? Okay.
I need everything to stay.
To be okay.
Everything, because it's not like I quit cigars or I quit beer. Or I stopped. I need it all.
No.
Because it's a tough position and it's basically war that I have to sell and market. So I need it all to be stable.
And mental health, for example, is not a thing that you either just have good or bad, right? You actually have to work at it all the time, and it goes up and down. Would you agree with that? There's good days and bad days.
I think you have to put a lot of effort into it, but some people just don't. Maybe it's also a little bit with difference in personalities. Like I tend to be depressive naturally, so I have to work out and I have to take these long walks and move myself and have a beer every now and then. Like it's some people say, oh, just take vitamin D and you're fine. It's like, okay, thank you. You cured my depression now. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think it's difficult. Just cheer up. What have you got to be unhappy about?
Yeah, you're fine. You're not starving. Yeah, I'm not, but I'm depressed.
Yeah.
So I would say even depression and this sadness or feeling alone is the hardest part about covering this war. Yeah. Although I'm none of these things, I have a family, I have friends and everything. Yeah. But I still feel these feelings and I cannot really control them like that. Okay, I won't feel them anymore. So getting rid of managing these feelings and fear, for example, is for me the hardest part. Yeah. Yeah. So.
And it's actually a real thing, getting trauma from even just constantly watching content about war. You know, it's not, and this is a unique war, where the whole thing is being played out in videos in real time on social media. It's never happened before.
Yeah, I mean, 9 to 5, my job is I go to work at 9 o'clock, I start watching all the soldiers being blown to bits, and I pick the best ones and I make a joke about them.
Exactly.
So people will laugh, but I will get all the shit for watching these videos in my mind. Yeah. So I'm quite hurting myself by doing this, but again, why is mental health important if your country is occupied by the Russians? Yeah. So better to sacrifice this for the victory.
You think? Yeah. I think you're right. I think if you believe in something and something's important enough, then you do have to sacrifice yourself, and that's what soldiers do. They make the ultimate sacrifice for their country.
They are giving so much more than me, so it's better that I can give them as much as possible. So. Yeah.
And do you think the war will come to Estonia if we don't win it here in Ukraine?
Yes, I do. That's why we have to win it. We will win it here in Ukraine. Ukrainians will win it. Russians will lose it. That's how it is.
And what else do you plan to do this year in helping Ukraine? You got more campaigns planned at some point?
I want to do a campaign in September. Yeah. After I'm married.
Oh my God!
So I'll be coming here as a married man.
That you get just a round of applause, like, you know, everyone's like, and they're going like, no.
Everybody's telling me, don't do it.
Yeah. Cut that out. His wife can't see this, fiance.
No, but
you're a lovely lady.
Yes, we're good with her, and I really want to get married. I want to get kids. Oh. So and still do this convoy also. So I'm trying to do this and have a family. Let's see how it works out.
She's a very accommodating lady, isn't she?
She's a very understanding Estonian, lovely lady, and if she wasn't so calm and nice and sweet, I would go crazy. Yeah. Because I'm the hot-headed one, so she calms me down.
She helps balance things.
I would lose my mind. I would already lost my mind. So yeah.
And she helped save it.
Yes. So a big part why I'm successful in fundraising is because of her, but she's never in picture. So it's the invisible part of that success, you know.
It's like she's your rock in the background.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And you want children?
I do. Yeah, I don't know how much I should speak publicly on these things, but
I don't know.
It's not secret.
She might listen. You know, she'll be waiting when you get back.
She wants children also. Yeah. We're eagerly waiting for the time. We're big planners. We're not like, oh, let's do it. We're like, okay, let's plan 4 years ahead.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool.
Just to be safe with everything. Yeah.
Amazing. Do you always want to live in Estonia?
I secretly want to live in Kiev, actually, or Odessa, but it's never going to happen, possibly with my girlfriend. But I wanna bring her here, and I really want to go to Odessa.
Yeah.
I don't know if you would tell me, okay, Hawaii or Kiev, Hawaii or Odessa, I would choose Ukraine every day. For me, it's so much better.
I would say, and I've been to quite a few cities around the world and nice places, but I would rank Kiev up there as one of the best cities anywhere. Like, regardless of, you know, how it feels when you're here in the wartime, it is a cool city.
I don't even know what is it about. It's just something so beautiful for me. The people, and the other day I was in a park. There was an old guy, 2 teeth inside, or nothing else. Yeah. He was playing checkers. I said, hey, can I play with you? He didn't speak a word in English. I didn't speak a word in Ukrainian, but we played somehow.
Amazing.
He forced me to drink his coffee and invited all his old friends. He's like, you don't do that in Tallinn, really.
No, I mean, you can't, and in London, you can't do it. Like, you can't walk around London at night by yourself, but you can here.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's actually quite confusing because you're in the middle of a war zone, but it's actually safer than London that's in the peaceful times.
Yes, and I really like the styles here also, men and women both. They wear these different styles than in Estonia. It's very Slavic, of course, but I like it. I enjoy it very much. I think it's pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
Men and women both wear very classy outfits here, so for me that's cool.
And the weather.
It's paradise, man.
Isn't it?
It's total paradise.
Tallinn's a nice place and the Estonians are cool, right? But
it's cold.
It's cold and grey, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, and it was snowing the week before the convoy left.
The 60-year-old in me doesn't want to be in Tallinn, yeah. Yeah, it's like my knees are hurting, my elbows, it's gonna rain, I'm going to Kiev.
Yeah, there we go. Artur's going Ukrainian.
Yeah. Should have brought my Vyshyvanka.
You should.
Yeah.
You should. So I guess we will, we'll see more of you this weekend. I mean, you're not leaving because I've taken your passport anyway, but you haven't quite found that out yet. And we will see more of you online if people watch you on Artur's Army. They can see you on your website as well, can't they? Is that right?
Now we have a whole new Ukraine aid platform called artursarmy.com.
Yeah.
And you can donate for drones or for trucks. You can choose where the money goes and you can see a video where it's delivered later. So, yeah.
It's very cool. And when you do it, then you help it all goes into the Sniffing Brigade and we help bring it out here and transport it in,
It's
right?
all through Sniffing Brigade anyway, so it's the same thing eventually. Yeah.
So there you go. Check out his website as well because he's on there and it's quite a cool website actually.
You see it?
Yeah.
It's very orange.
It's very orange.
It's very
on brand.
Yeah. But you have to do that, otherwise, like being a military blogger also, and how successfully you fundraise is how successfully you can stand out from other military bloggers.
Yeah.
And that's my way of gathering donations, basically.
I remember though when I first met you, on that first convoy.
Yeah.
There was my friend. I was the best man at his wedding back home. Was like, you're there with Artur Rehi. Like, get him to do that. What's that thing where you used to do something to someone's name?
I still do it. At the end of every video, I butcher people's names who support the channel monthly. I said their names with Estonian accent.
Yes.
Oleks Kinask.
Exactly.
But your name it's okay. It's not really bad. Do we have any strange names?
Yeah. Who's got a? Who have we got?
Which
Aldi.
Philip.
Ukrainian name.
Philip, yeah.
Arkady.
But Arkady is just Arkady, yeah. But John is Jochen. And George is Georg.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. So.
Peter Duke.
Peter Tukke.
Peter Duke.
Yeah. But Alex, thank you also so much for what you're doing. You did all these interviews today. I mean, the introvert in me is running. Like, I don't know how you do it. Talk to like 15 different units, even more. Yeah.
I'm crying inside, mate. Don't worry.
You feel it?
Yeah. It's hard work.
I felt it after 2 units. So yeah, you're doing insane work here, man. Thank you so much.
That's right, mate. Just try and get it done.
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure. I mean, we've been talking, I don't know for how long now, but I don't think you're going to get a job in an FPV unit, I'm afraid, Artur.
No, I mean, look at this. No.
To me, it looks like you're better off sticking to the fundraising.
Give me my passport back.
No. Yeah, give you your passport back so you can go back home, get married to your love, and keep fundraising for more things like this.
Definitely will do, man.
Cheers,
Thank
mate.
you.
Thank you very much.
Labas. Hello.
Hello.
Hola.
Hello.